What should I do today?
Well, I mean, all things considered, it's like Christmas. So that's something to do today. Oh gosh, I'm not used to actually playing this on 50 audio, but apparently that's what I'm used to for recording. I don't know, whatever. Okay, got all of that I needed. Oh! I was going to run through the Sharance maze, okay. I had forgotten about that. Yoink. Nope. Alrighty. Oh my gosh, an Emily flower. Oh my gosh, an Vinsoid. Matus? This... Yeah, that sure sounds unshipped. Wind Cloak has been shipped. Boss's Fang probably shipped? Yep, totally shipped. And Japora has been shipped. Yeah, this is the episode that's being uploaded for Christmas Day, so... It is currently 2 days before Christmas. What I have left to do, I have basically a day where I have to get this recorded, and the next, Get in the Car Loser recorded. And then I'm good for a little while. I could record more stuff after, but I have to get at least 2 things recorded, and then just be ready to spend tomorrow, Christmas Eve, with family. And that's about it. So, I don't know, record 2 episodes, and then pack up like a bag of supplies, because I'm going to be entertaining my little brother for a day. Which I've done before, but still. Might bring some like dice and stuff. We could play some I don't know, try to play some D&D while I'm there. Oh yeah, the 22nd has passed. That was yesterday. My was it? I want to say Tontakiri, but it's not Tontakiri. My White Schwartz stuff has officially shipped. It should be here January 4th. Which, I mean, whatevs. It would be awesome if it could have gone here by Christmas, but it didn't, so oh well. I know there's nowhere anywhere nearby that sells the stuff where I can just go and pick it up in person. So yeah, I ordered the stuff. It's gonna be here eventually. And that's all I can really hope for. So I won't get to, you know, play with the new Ruby cards on Christmas morning, but I'm sure there'll be other things. Although, apparently, me mentioning offhand to my brother that I still needed a kettle like a week ago, which I then happened to find on a website while looking for something else and then buying, meant that she bought me a kettle for Christmas. You know what? Screw it. I can have a spare kettle. I don't boil a lot of water, but I'm sure I can find uses for a spare kettle. Like when I inevitably break one of them because technology hates me and stuff. Come on. Come on. Whoa. A giant green pepper that's still on... I haven't even shipped out giant green pepper yet. What? No, I don't even have to prepare one? What? Weird, but okay. I'll be fine. I'm good. Rockfish stew? No. No. And no. And boss fight. And this, yeah, this heals everything, and then still gives me nice stats. 538,000 max health. Over 600,000 max health. Okay, hold on. Actually, wait, hold on a second, hold on. If I play this at 1/3 volume, that sounds a lot better. Okay. Oh, look! 2 antidotes. Oh, look, I certainly need one of these. Cold medicine? What does a cold do? Hey, warrior's proof. I can make stuff out of this, right? Still not a boss fight. I probably thought I shipped out one of those crystals. Yeah, no water absorption on Invinciroid, but I needed to get rid of that poison because that was... Yeah, it was the poison that was going to really be the issue. So, yeah, happy Christmas. We're going to go and fight through the Sharance maze for a while. I hope you don't mind. Yeah, I mean, hopefully this is the entire episode, right? Like... Some collectors would kill to find one. I'm just gonna throw it back on the beach. Not quite a one-shot for everything. Done. I wonder if I'll be able to convince the family to play more Betrayal Legacy. I got that as a family board game last Christmas. We played it like, what, 5 sessions within the first month, and then like, as far as I'm aware at least, they never touch it again. Come on, die. And now I'm poisoned again. Not only poisoned, but also paralyzed. Here's my Paragon. And here's my poison cure. And here's my health cure. Oh wait, shoot, I don't have a food bonus right now? What? Oh, it's been so long, the Invinciroid has worn off? Oh no. Well, I tried. Now I have something of a food bonus, but it's not a very good one. No wonder I wasn't one-shotting stuff. Ugh, next time I have to bring extra gold juice. I have to remember that. Okay, Mamu. Are you happy now? Boom, boom, boom. Well, yeah, spending time with the family isn't, you know, a bad thing. I mean, considering how many of those I just buy regularly, might as well just keep one for the sake of keeping it. Oh gosh, there's so many branching pathways here. Oh, boss. Oh look, an extra level. I have the distinct feeling that after this I'll be right back to, you know, grinding up fast and easy levels, but I like to break up the monotony sometimes. You know, I just spent an hour running through the maze. I want to do my best, because, hey, you know, 'tis the season. Oh, that was unfortunate. Anyway. Come on. At least for this Christmas, it should just be the immediate family. I mean, instead of having like, oh hey, these members have come and these members have come, because, you know, COVID. Yeah, I'm used to, especially Christmas, being like the whole family for like all of Christmas Eve, like at the house together. Was basically like, cool, I was invited for family time, but like, it's my stepdad's family, like... Yeah, anyone who's not blood related is kind of on the, what, on the outs? No, my stepdad's sister's husband seems to be welcomed enough. Yep, question mark monsters. You absolutely have to have 2 watering cans to switch between here. I've already faced monsters that were immune. I can't believe I'm 10,000 levels above these. Right? Yeah. 10,000 levels above them. And they're still giving me enough experience points that I can keep leveling up. That could, though. I wonder what element would be best. Like, I wonder if any creature actually, like, takes no damage from, like, love element, specifically. Say. Yeah, is this just 6, or is this just 10, or is this, like, 20? Fancy hat I've shipped. Water shoes I've shipped. Schnabel I have not. And boss. I was hoping... So yeah. By the time this video goes up, presents should already have been opened, and... You know what? It's that time of year again. 'Tis the season to, you know, talk about the holiday. I remember when I was little, I used to have this, like, big scheme, or, you know, plan for opening up presents, where I'd open up one present, and then I'd play with it. And then when I was done playing with it, I'd open up another present and then play with that. To make Christmas morning last from instead of maybe 2 hours of open present, open present, open present, with the only pauses being, let's have breakfast. My family was always open up stockings, then have breakfast, then open up gifts. And also, oh, pause to watch someone else open up a present. But no, instead I just open up a gift and I will play with it. And that might take half an hour, it might take 2 hours, like however long it takes. And like if you're having Christmas like just like the immediate family, so you all like live there, it's one thing. But if you're having Christmas where it's like, oh yeah, guests are over and they kind of want to see you open up the presents that they got them to, you know, that's kind of the point of giving someone a present is, like, to see them enjoy the present and whatever. Like, you know, give people presents because they'll like them, or at least you hope they'll like them. As opposed to that time shortly after I transitioned, my aunt got me, like, men's, like, hygiene kit, and I was, like, all awkwarded out about it, and she just took it back saying, oh, I'll get you, like, you know, not one that specifically says men's for men on it, and then never did. It's like if it was just a hygiene kit, like, to be fair, giving someone a hygiene kit as a present is like an insult flat out. So I was insulted by that, and also insulted because I had come out to my family like a few months before, and this gift was like men's hygiene kit for men, manly men. It's like not really a thing I would have appreciated even before transitioning, but now, like, also, again, a hygiene kit as a gift. Like, no, this isn't, it's not something I even used because she took it back and then, like, never gave me a different one. Like, I'm willing to believe that she was going to replace it, and maybe she did buy a new one, and then she just, like, forgot to give it. Like, I'll believe that. That's what I choose to believe after all of these years. It's been about a decade now. Oh my gosh, yeah. It's been about 10.5-ish years since I came out. Wow. What? How? Ooh, Gladius. Hey, doesn't a certain character in a certain video game use that as a weapon? Absolutely. Let's upgrade it twice into... Yeah, let's upgrade it twice so Malane will want to come adventuring with us. I've already said I'm gonna be playing Dark Chronicle. Like, it's not a spoiler. I've already played a few episodes of it, got into the challenge, realized... started to realize exactly what this challenge will entail. So that's fun. It is a challenge I can at least have fun with, at least so far, so it'll probably get a lot more annoying as time progresses, of course, but for now, I can have fun with it. Anyway, so yeah, opening up Christmas gifts one at a time instead of all at once. Because if you open it up like one at a time, then you go and you can enjoy a gift. And it's supposed to say what I normally see after Christmas with, like, say, Christmas like with my little siblings. And they open up all the gifts and they just have this pile of new toys and stuff that they all have. And it's like, okay, cool, what do I play with first? And it's like, do you want to play with one of your new toys? There are so many of them, I don't know what to play with. And then there's paralysis, you know, decision paralysis. They don't know what to do, and the parents are like, well, I just got you all these toys, you're not playing with any of them. How ungrateful could you be? Blah, blah, blah. And now people are yelling on Christmas. And... I don't know why I'm just reminded of it because I'm talking about my little siblings on Christmas, where my little sisters got, like, tablets. You know, like iPad, but a different brand. They got tablets for Christmas, but my little brother got a hockey net? Specifically because he really, really wanted a hockey net, because he, at least at the time, was super into hockey. And he really, that's the thing he really wanted, so that's what he got. He was super excited about it. And then, like, the kids' dad, because they're my stepmom's kids, so their dad was all like, oh, you got our daughters, like, these expensive, fancy tablets, but for our one and only son, you got him, like, just a net. You didn't even get him a tablet. And it's like, yo, that tablet costs more, that net costs more than the tablets. And that's, like, what he wanted. He's more happy with that than he would be with the tablet. He has access to, like, I don't know, the family tablet, family computer, whatever. And he rarely even uses it. Whereas the girls both spent, like, a fair bit of time on it. Like, so it's the whole, if you want to give each, if you have multiple kids and want to give each of them an expensive gift, you don't necessarily give them all the same gift. Give them, you know, a gift that they'll appreciate the most. Which is, you know, a good lesson to have, good thing to know, good thing to keep in mind. Give people, you know, gifts that they will want. And it isn't necessarily even just about, oh, well, I spent X amount of money, so it's X amount of good. It's like, I mean, I got a Scooby-Doo blanket for Christmas when I was 8, and I still use the blanket. It's on my bed right now. Like, it needs to be run through the wash with some fabric softener, sure, but I still use that blanket 19 years later. And how much could that blanket have been? 60 bucks? Under 100 for sure. Less than the cost of a tablet or a hockey net. But if I'm still using it after 2 decades, that was a pretty good gift. Yeah, I still remember the Christmas that I got it. It was like unfurled, like just, you know, lying in a rectangle on the floor. I was just kind of sitting on it, playing with the the new toys I got with my mom, because of course she was there. I was 8 and it was Christmas Day. Both my parents were there. That was anyway. Gosh, I can't imagine what it would be like. Well, I can't imagine what it would be like to actually be a mother and like going gift shopping for your kid and stuff, because I'm more so under the impression of, like, if you see something that you know that someone will want, why not just, you know, give it to them? But with the whole Christmas and, like, birthday presents and stuff, it's, no, you don't just give it to them. Buy it and sit on it for a few months, and then give it to them, like, as a gift during one of the premeditated gift-giving times. And that just rubs me the wrong way. It just feels weird. But that's, you know, it's one of those neurotypical things. Like, oh, no, you get them some toy that they want. Okay. You know, on, like, a June sale. And it's like, well, the next next gift-giving holiday isn't until Christmas. So let's wait until then. Let's just keep it up in the closet. And, like, yeah, have it all wrapped up. And then, and of course, oh, well, I didn't get this for you. Santa got it for you, because your parents don't care to get you gifts, and Santa does. Some families, from what I hear, some families don't, you know, quote unquote, give their kids any gifts from themselves, like from the parents. All of the gifts are from Santa, and that is kind of the wrong impression that you want to give. Like, yeah, sure, have the wonder of Santa. But the thing that I read that sounds like a good idea is the kid gets one, like, utility or cheap-ish gift from Santa. And all the rest are labeled, like, from parents, whatever. Although, to be fair, because, like, what was it? I got, like, gift from Santa, a gift from each of the pets, and then all the rest of the gifts were labeled, like, from, like, mom and dad, or, you know, whomever gave the gift. And, yeah, it's like, hey, look, Santa, boom. I got, like, Pokemon game, like, no. I don't think it was a present from Santa. I think the stockings were supposed to be from Santa, and the gifts themselves were from people or animals. I think that's how we did it. It's like, oh, Santa filled up the stockings, but I have a really bad memory. I'm struggling to remember if the actual, like, you know, wrapped present gifts under the tree that was supposed to be from Santa. I think it was just the stockings. And it's like, oh, let's see what Santa brought you in your stocking. Let's see what's that. And then, yeah. And then, and of course I was with my parents, one of my parents once, and they were talking about, it's like, oh, this would be a great stuffing stocking for so-and-so. It's like, right, Santa gives the stockings, and so, my parent, I think it was my mom, but, I don't know, explained it to me in that, oh no, Santa only fills the stockings of children, adults, you know, will fill the stockings of the other adults on Christmas Eve night. You know, and it could have been explained like 10% better as a way of, hey, well, you know, waking up on Christmas and seeing your stocking full of like new stuff is exciting, and adults don't want to like not have that excitement, right? So adults buy other adults gifts, aka stocking stuffers, to, you know, stuff the stockings, so the adults can feel the similar sort of joy to as a child gets, or, you know, some sort of joy of having extra presents on Christmas morning in their stocking, so they don't feel all left out because Santa didn't get them anything. Because, yeah. You know, without explaining that, oh no, the adults also get the gifts for their kids as well. Of course, that leads to the question of, if I were to become a parent, at this rate, it'd be most likely by winding up marrying someone who has a kid. Would I perpetuate the belief in Santa Claus with them? And I just filled my water can. And I believe that I would, until such a point as the kid is like, oh, there's no real Santa, is there? It's like, nah. Technically speaking, there was a Saint Nicholas. So the Santa Claus of the stories is based off of a real person. And, like, you know, try to explain it in such a way of, like, the, you know, jolly old man Santa Claus that, like, lives at the North Pole, elves making toys, blah, 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 literally is wrong. But Santa Claus is more of a belief system based off of an actual saint, person who was, like, sainted, existed, and, like, the term of Santa Claus just applies to the general, like, knowledge and belief of the holiday season altogether. You know, something along those lines. Just like literally wrong, but metaphorically, like, literally there is no Santa Claus, but metaphorically there is, because, you know, it's the belief inside and all that stuff. So yeah, like, what does it mean to be a Santa Claus? Ah! After all. Oh look, it's a Quadratus! Oh, those actually hurt. Oh shoot! That was the end! It's only 10 floors here. I did it, yo. It's the next day now. It's the next day. I'll point that out. I might as well ship it. Sell for 20,000. Oh gosh, a level 10 Dragonfin? Now that'd be valuable. Oh, right, I have this. Okay. Oh, what's I just talking about? Right, belief, Santa Claus, blah blah blah. Christmas. But yeah, like I had mentioned, most likely way for me to wind up being a mother some way in the future is to wind up marrying someone who has kids, and I'll be stepmother, and hopefully I'm a good stepmother, and like the whole, you know, wicked stepmother stuff. And considering that I have a stepmother who is somewhat of a wicked stepmother, it's hard to say that the trope is a complete lie. So yeah, and if that does happen, I'll refer to my partner. It's like, hey, what do you want me to tell your child? Because, yeah, your child, my stepchild, concerning Santa. And I'll just go with whatever they say about that, because, yeah, you know. Don't want to tell people, yeah, don't want to do the parenting for someone. But if someone, you know, asks for assistance, then helping them is good, and blah blah, and stuff and things, and anyway. But yeah, the whole, like, oh, let's go shopping for, like, months and months and, like, find stuff that our kids want, and, like, I guess it might be easier with most kids who'll say, I want this thing specifically, and then you can go and, like, decide, okay, should I get you that thing, should I not get you that thing, and decide if it's in, like, the family budget, blah blah blah, to get them that toy or gadget or whatever. But yeah, I was always hard to shop for because I don't know what I want until I want it, and then I forget about it. Like, at least this Christmas, I know some stuff that I want. But also I have my own money, so I was able to buy my own Ruby Weiss Schwarz stuff. Yeah, it's like, here, look, these things are my special interest. If you get me stuff, especially stuff I can use, that's, like, branded with, it's, like, one of these 2 or 3, like, brands. Well, you know, like, Ruby, My Little Pony. I think that's basically it that you can get stuff for. Like, heck, you could ask me, like, what Build-A-Bear ponies I have, and then get me a new one, and that would be a great gift. It'd be, like, $30 to $40. I think $30, but it's plus $10 shipping or something. You can get them delivered. It's like, hey, look, new pony. I'm good. That is a good gift. But specifically, one of the ones I don't already have, because I have most of the Build-A-Bears. I think out of all of the Build-A-Bear ponies that have been released, I'm short on two. Two, I'll mention, that I almost got at one point. And then, basically, at the last minute, was like, nah. Because I was at the mall. A mall that's, like, out of the town that I live in, so I can't go there all the time. Yes, at the mall with my dad, and he was all like, oh, I'll be there within, like, 30 minutes, and I had to walk all the way across the mall to get to the exit that he was picking me up at. But it turns out that he was, like, 5 to 10 minutes late, so I got to the exit and had to wait a few minutes anyway. And, like, based on how long it takes to, like, make a Build-A-Bear, I totally could have made both of the pony Build-A-Bears that I was missing, that were both at that Build-A-Bear at that mall, and then gone and still made it to the parking lot before my dad even got there. Yeah, cute date idea. Take me to Build-A-Bear and get me a pony. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to be a girl growing up, so I'm taking massive advantage of all of that while I can. I'm getting my... I'm getting my ponies after all. Yeah, lots and lots of pink. Getting my ponies. Oh gosh. For my birthday... I want to say last year? For my birthday, like, last year. My friend, who doesn't celebrate birthdays, decided to celebrate my birthday with me. And so she got me, like, we went to the store to get, like, you know, cake and stuff, and we got, like, a Princess Tiara cake. No, I'm not making this up, I'm just laughing, because, like, she's the most, like, straight-laced person I know, or, well, the most straight-laced person that I, spend time with. I'm sure I've had bosses that are more straight-laced, but still. And, like, she doesn't celebrate birthdays. I'm not even sure when her own birthday is. She didn't even mention it until more recently, because it came up in a totally different context. But here she was, buying me a princess cake. And then, the princess cake, you knew it was a princess cake because it had a tiara on it. A tiara that I left at her place, and then a year later, she gave it back to me. She kept a little tiara, cheap little tiara from a cake for a year, just to give it back to me. So that was touching. Seems too. Oh gosh, yeah, life hack. Start streaming, become a very popular streamer, and then a very popular streamer slash YouTuber. Eventually people are going to be all, hey, marry me, and because, you know, people, there is a small subset of people who act like that when it comes to famous people. Yeah, find the people who will start to act that way and demand such things, and just use that as a way to find people to go on dates with. I'm laughing because it's just ridiculous from the top down. What's ridiculous about it is thinking that people would actually want to marry me. Gosh, I need more formulated. How do I make formulated? Arthur! What are you... Oh, it's you, he says, as he walks into my bedroom!
Good evening.
Hello, darling.
What?
Here. Okay. Actually.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely trying to ship all the things. Wait. Make some medicine. No, formulated. Formulated just requires a couple of these. Alright, let's try to make as much stuff as we can, right? I could probably make it through the next batch as well, but nah. The next lay on these Sharance maze, because it only stays at 3rd floor for, 10 floors for a little while, and then it goes to 20 and then 30. And that's the last one is, I think, yeah, the 30. Yeah, I know we're in COVID and we're supposed to be all quarantined and stuff. Doesn't really change the fact that going on a date does sound swell. I've heard good things about them. Surely all of my intel can't be wrong, right? Must be something good about it. But, yeah, well. Instead of going on a date on Christmas Eve. Oh gosh. going on a Christmas date. Eh. I'm sure it's like Valentine's Day, right? Everywhere is always like booked up on Christmas because everyone wants, you know, everyone wants their fancy Christmas dinners. Speaking of which, don't think I've ever once actually helped out on Christmas dinner. So, if it comes to a point where I actually have to, like, go and help out with Christmas dinner unsupervised, I'm going to be so screwed. Oh, this is already full. Oh. And then it's the Giants. Yes, okay. Yeah, just use that for extra gold juice. Everyone's at least 10, and Arthur is 179, because I kind of want to see if I can get him all the way up to 999, and if that would do anything. I also want to just work on making more levelizers, and I think I can finish up the episode with just this. So everything will be fine in the end, right? Yeah, I'm sure it's all good. So what? Yes. Oof. I don't know, I woke up, I kind of lazily just like sat around for a bit, waking up, and then I started playing this, and this has been my December 23rd. Oh gosh, I've reached the point with my YouTube uploads that I'm literally 30 episodes ahead. Again, actually, right? Because I was like 60 episodes ahead at one point because I was a solid month of recording ahead. And that was before I had this whole schedule thing. So I just had to, you know, record an extra 60 hours. Now I have to record an extra 60 hours of specific stuff. For example, I have, I think it's January 13th or January 7th. One day in January is complete, has like both of the recordings I need already done. However, so yeah, one day in January has, actually a few days in January have all of the recordings completely done. However, December 25th, I don't have, I only have one episode up for that. Gosh, if I was doing just one episode a day and had like, say, Rune Factory every other day and then the rest of the week is, you know, other stuff. But like all of the other stuff, you know, half as much recording, I'd be so much further along with everything that I have. But instead I didn't decide to do that, so oh well, honestly. I mean, it's not a big deal, right? It's just a little thing. I mean, yeah, it's not a big deal. 2 episodes a day seems to be fine, generally speaking, because, you know, it's usually just 2 hours of recording a day. Until I back myself into a corner and decide, hey, the 2 videos I'm recording today are 2 speed-up episodes, so let's record for 8 hours. Which is why I don't like doing speed-up episodes. I do them occasionally for Boom Factory. I did one for Dark Cloud 2, when I was, like, stuck there for a while because I didn't want to do, you know, a speed-up episode. And I've done one for Noita, and I don't want to do more. Because instead I could spend the 4 hour, because with a speed-up episode at least I don't really have to talk, which is good. I can just, like, watch YouTube and play the game for 4 hours. But I can't, like, do other stuff. I can't, like, be playing a commander game while doing a speed-up episode because it requires my hands and requires some form of attention. It requires my hands and it requires attention to, you know, play the game flat out. And then it's like 4 hours, and if I like cut in between, that's just more editing, and I have to edit it anyway, which takes more time. Because of course it does. Okay, now all out of hot fruit now. Do I just end it off here? To, I don't know. And to all of you, a good night, a Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year, I guess. Yeah, I suppose. Went through a new level of the Sharance maze. Talked about sometime with the holiday. Mentioned how bad my memory can be. I think I talked about that. I don't know. I can't remember. And yeah, prepare for more rune factory in the future. But again, especially during speed ups, especially during like this part of rune factory, where it's mostly just make the gold juice to ship out, make the levelizers to cram down our gullet, and then occasionally go through the Sharance maze, because that's all I have left, is just to level up 40,000 more times, and I have about 3 months to do that. So if I can get another, even if I get another 10,000 levels a month, 10,000 levels in 15 episodes, that's not enough, right? Because I only have 15, 30, 45, yeah, January, February, March, at most 45 episodes. So I need to get about 1,000 levels an episode on average in order to reach the max, and then I need heart drinks. So I figure I'm going to do regular episodes, whatever, maybe some speed ups, and then at the end I'll see, okay, definitive date on when RF4 is coming out in English. Okay, now I can just do flat out speed ups until I get the max level, and then I want one episode at the end where I go and talk about how long that all took. But yeah, about 1,000 levels an episode for the new year should be a good average point, and then, you know, 5 less thousands, but 1,000 an episode starting with the new year. New year, new levels. Let's see about that.